Greetings once again, superstars. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with more Sonic Superstar. And we continue on with the Fang the Jerboa love. Well, Fang the Hunter, I should say. Because we are making his return to gaming so prominent. Between the Trio of Trouble animated short and now this, I'm loving it. I hope they do the same for if they decide to bring back the lights. Well, they kind of did with Mighty and Ray, but they're really pumping it up because it's like Sega's finally realizing that, hey, those side characters that at some point people were saying, oh, we hate Sonic's cast of furry critters and all that, which some people do say, but the real Sonic fans love these characters, and we want to see something done with them. And to see Fang given so much love after all this time, yes please. It's like Sega woke up and realized that a united front could do more wonders than anything else, because people have been eating this content up, myself included. So as we continue to wait for Sonic Superstars, let's check out Fang's big break, shall we? Love this cover, and we have the new character Trip, who I found out is a lizard, which, wow, a reptile character, and a female, which is nice. Okay, I know a little bit more than the animated special I saw previously, although they seem like a big sweetheart, so I do wonder, like, is it going to be like a big revelation when they're finally unmasked, or will they remain, covered? Oh, is that Evan Stanley's logo down there? Ah, good on ya, Evan. First Tyson, then Ian, then Evan. Yes. I wonder if Daniel Barnes will get in on some of this content action. Like, keep it coming, Sega. You guys are finally hitting that stride in your game making. And I heard that this is also having a lot of content in Japanese too, like there's a Japanese version of this as well. So again, Sega, thank you for finally understanding what you need to do with a lot of your content. Alright, we see Dr. Eggman and Fang looming over, North Star Island, they say, high above in their respective vehicles. I've loved the way the Marvelous Queen has looked. It's positively marvelous. Eggman tells Fang, here's your target. North Star Island, a remote paradise said to contain incredible wonder. Fang asks, yeah? Like what? That's why I've hired you to find out. I need someone to hunt down any beast, treasure, or people that will help me conquer the world. And that someone is Knack the Weasel. Fang says, you keep doing that. I dropped that fake name ages ago. Oh, fake name. Interesting. So we're going that angle. Even after all these years, like, Ian's reputation for, like, sorting, reshuffling, reordering, organizing and straightening out the lore of Archie's Sonic, like, finally has led him into also being a part of the team that does exactly that same thing for Sega itself. Like, this is all Ian would do, constantly, like, okay, this is the reason for this, and this is the reason for that, and this, that, and the other. So Knack the Weasel was a fake name to throw people off his trail. I love it. I like that they acknowledge it, though, too. He was known as Knack the Weasel. Jet the Jerboa? No. Fang the Sniper? Getting warmer. Fang the Hunter? There you go, big boy. Oh, I love that. Acknowledging all the names. Knack the Weasel. Jet the Jerboa. That's a first for me. Fang the Sniper. Fang the Hunter. Typical Ian Flynn. Eggman gets flustered, saying, well, that's needlessly confusing. Fang tips his hat, saying, hey, when you're a wanted criminal like me, you use all sorts of tricks to cover your trail. I personally love this explanation, and it keeps everything in continuity. Eggman waves him off, saying, whatever, I'm paying you to hunt, not talk. Fang rides away, though sticking his tongue out, saying, you got it, Doc. He doesn't really have his Australian accent, I'm noticing. Was that also a trick to cover his tracks? As Fang descends on the North Star Islands, he thinks to himself, this has gotta be the easiest gig ever. I'll pay you a heap to look around a tropical island? Sure, whatever you want, Egg Mook. Maybe there's some ruins or something here. I'll show him some relic, pocket any treasure for myself, and cash out. It's perfect. But suddenly, something catches Fang's attention. Oh, we see the armored visage of Trip hiding in the bushes. She rushes through, rustling the leaves. Fang, back out the beach, searches around nervously. He then activates the communicator on the Marvelous Queen, saying, "Hey Doc, you don't happen to know if this island is inhabited, do you?" Eggman says, "Gee, I'd better hire some kind of expert hunter to scout around and find out. Oh wait, that's you. So stop wasting time and get to work." This feels like the prelude to Eggman and the Team Chaotix in Sonic Heroes, just giving orders over a communicator. He's pulling out the pop gun. Fang opens up the hatch at his seat and pulls out his pop gun. And as he marches towards the forest, gun at the ready, he says, "Oh, I'm billing you extra just for that. Alright then, let the hunt begin." As Fang makes his way through the forest, seeing various animal friends, he doesn't notice Trip lurking in the bushes. I see her there. Oh, that's so cool. Fang thinks to himself, maybe I was seeing things. There's nothing but happy critters around here. This is beneath me. I've gone toe-to-toe with Sonic before. I only lost because of technical issues. And we see some of those technical issues. Some of it looks like it comes straight from the Trio of Trouble animated short. So I think the flashback that Fang was having there happens before this, and then this happens, and then what happens later when Eggman and Fang have met up with Trip and then they're exploring the island. Fang thinks this time's gonna be different. He suddenly is shocked. He stepped in a big old footprint. So he probably had one of those moments where he thought he was gonna hit ground, but he went down like a step lower than he thought he would. He looks at the big old chicken tracks, saying, "Something huge left these tracks." He lowers the brim of his hat, saying, "Now this is a hunt worthy of my expertise." He examines the track, saying, "With tracks this big, hunting this thing down will be easy peasy. After all, I managed to track down one of the most legendary treasures, the Master Emerald." These are the events of Sonic Triple Trouble. We see Fang on top of the Master Emerald, confronting Knuckles, gets punched. We see Fang shooting at Knuckles with his pop gun, while Knuckles carries back the Master Emerald, gets punched. We see Fang trying to hoist the Master Emerald off of the Shrine Island, gets punched by Knuckles. And Fang says, "Of course I ran into the same problem every time, 3 times at least, but that was Knuckles. I could handle some dumb animal." He touches a nearby rock and then notices it's oddly fluffy. And then he looks up and he sees a giant gargantuan bird lounging and eating some grapes. Fang says, "Aha!" and he shoots his pop gun at the bird. It boinks him in the cheek, and the bird looks down at him, pissed. The bird lets out a mighty squawk, scaring Fang, and then chases him through the jungle. Fang drops his pop gun, and the bird's mighty foot crushes it. As Fang races off, he thinks to himself, "Get your act together. You're repeating your past mistake. You're better than this. You have to be." As he turns and confronts the bird, he thinks, "This thing's bigger and stronger than you, so don't take it head on. Get it off balance and tire it out." He uses his spring-like tail to bounce all over the place, confusing the giant creature. And as it gets dizzy, it lands with a wud. Fang then lets out a whistle, thinking to himself, "Don't get your hands dirty. Make sure your tech is in working order and use that instead." He brings in his Marvelous Queen, then activates the net on it. As the giant bird tries to wriggle free, Fang says, "Oh no you don't," and manages to tie up the net, encasing the bird. As he flies above it, Fang says, "Gotcha, you giant goober." But then something else catches his attention. Trip comes out of the bushes, holding a spear, only to trip over a branch, dropping her spear. As she reaches for it, Fang lands, destroying it with a crunch. And as he looms over Trip, Fang says, "Not your lucky day, huh? I've got questions, and you're gonna answer every one of them, or else." That's how they conscripted Trip into their services. It was an or else situation. But this is great. The team is popping off with all this content. I just hope the game actually lives up to the hype of everything that they're building around it. But SEGA has been doing this for a hot minute, ever since Sonic Forces, releasing, shorts, comics, content to get the people excited. And it's doing just that. Give us a little bit of that lore. So keep up the good work, SEGA. Make sure your games are properly tested, bugs are sorted out, and you'll be aces. You have the fan base. Embrace us. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you think about this little short story about Fang the Hunter and how we're building to the devious plot of Dr. Eggman? And with the plot line of the Chaos Emeralds having special abilities tied into it, something that I've wanted for the longest time. I always thought, like, they're called Chaos Emeralds. Wouldn't it be cool, like in Sonic X, they had these weird, mysterious, or chaotic abilities when they were found? Just something I always thought should happen. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.